Just a little precursor, guys. This is Boomy. Watches our streams. Watches Mina G as well. He streams as well. He's playing Ana in a lower ranks mid-high silver and mid-high gold scrim. So let's go ahead and check Boomy out here. So try to do this a little bit less, but, you know, your Roadhog could be in real trouble here. Knowing that they have an Ana and a Roadhog, your Roadhog's probably dead. Now, could you have prevented his death here? Maybe, if you had been in position to heal him. I think you got a little bit antsy or anxious while you're sitting here, and I think it would have been a much better position if you had started default, especially if you're going to hold this position to help your Roadhog, but we'll see. We'll see if Roadhog dies here. All right, so Roadhog's down. What do? Your first reaction is to press W for an anti. You get the sleep. I would be rotating back, though, towards the to spawn here. Now you start rotating. Okay. You might just die. You have no cooldowns here. You've already used your cooldowns. Kind of play up, and so you're gonna die here. Your team actually rotated behind. You could have probably played a little bit back, went towards the mega, but you know, as soon as your Roadhog dies there, think immediately as Ana, I need to pull back. I need to get out of this situation because you guys have immediately lost all that space. You had no space there, nothing to work with. No matter how many sleeps or antis you hit or how much value you get there, you're going to want to start thinking immediately that you're in trouble because you're in much trouble. I like how offensive you are here. And hard scoping isn't necessarily bad on Ana. It's okay, but you just have to be aware of your surroundings while this is happening. This is where I probably wouldn't have thrown that nade. I would have just walked up with the kill because now that the same thing, you get a first pick, you can start taking some of that momentum. Press W, get closer to the Sig shield to the point. You have a lot of hard cover here that you can live. So you could push up here and maybe get a good sleep, possibly an anti, and even be able to help out your Hanzo here that dies and doesn't get cleansed. All right, so we have sleep right now. We have nade. Honestly, I would have really liked to see you anti that choke there, just because it's a nice juicy anti. Might be able to help. Uh-oh. 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 I know sometimes these nades are a bit hard to throw. Just try to look up a little bit more. You know, sometimes they sink and it's like, oh shoot. You know, and then you end up that happens. You know, Sig gets counter anti here. They have the forward momentum. All right, this time you back up. You have no tank. That's okay. You know, I'd let Hanzo kind of do what he wants there. I noticed about your positioning, it doesn't seem like you're looking at your team a lot. I like to put myself behind the team so I could see everybody, at least, so you know what's going on, just in case maybe this maze landed headshots. You can't really see your team right now. This is a good sleep right here. I would sleep. I would definitely sleep before anti here. It seems to be like you like to throw your anti first a lot, but I think sleep is a better move. That way you can leave him sleeping and your team can kind of congregate around him, and then you can get value out of that anti instead of like forcing an anti, because now you're throwing like almost like a panic anti, and I think it causes you to miss because you could be hooked at any second here. So go with the sleep. The sleep is going to be much better. It's going to beat the hook out. Try to sleep first. Sleep first. Set up the kill. All right. We're caught out here. You got cleanse. Nice. You barely get out of it. Sigma's anti, not much you can do there. You couldn't really nano him. Now, this is going to be like the last fight in my mind, so I want to see you nano this Cassidy here. I want to see you nano. I want to see you anti the Roadhog. I want to see you land asleep in this moment right here. Let's see what happens. All right, so there's no nano codes out here. In my mind, you know, they have so much momentum, and you have to do something to counter this momentum, Boomy. You have to be like, well, my team is falling behind. It's not over when you lose your tank. It's not. You can still make big plays, right? So if you had in your mind to nano that target because your tank died and you had another opportunity, nano the cast, you can land a big nade on him and the Roadhog so he gets boosted healing, and you still have sleep. So now you're getting really aggressive here. You guys are down 2, and you kind of force yourself into a hook situation. Use Kiri. This is a good anti in the corner. Start looking at the corner here. You know, use the corners. Use these predictable angles to land easy nades. You can hit a nade on this corner so easily right now before this. So as you start to kind of peel back to the right here, I probably would have thrown actually an Ansai up here. They're not like flanking you. They don't have a Tracer. They don't have a Sombra. So using your nade a little bit more liberally to preemptively hit these characters running to, you know, kind of jiggle peek these corners for you is going to help a lot. It takes a lot of pressure off your team and puts them in a precarious spot. But you guys also have Curie right now, so like your sleep comes back quicker, your Ansai comes back quicker. If you can throw or sleep anything during this time, the cooldown of that sleep or nade is going to be reduced significantly. So getting those abilities out as soon as possible is super important, and you've been holding on to them since the beginning of the Curie. I want to see you throw this nade deeper instead of like shallow. This is like a shallow nade. Throw deeper. Think deep. Get behind the Roadhog. This is good, though. You're using the shield cover right now, the SIG. All right, we're looking. So now this is good. You can see your entire team right now. This is where you need to be on Ana, right? You need to be able to see your entire team. More of this type of positioning. You're holding on to Nano. It's okay. That's good. Looks like you guys turn the momentum here. And it's really not even the jumping that messes up your aim really here when I'm watching it. I know you said you were looking at your jumping and you're like, jumping's affecting my aim. I mean, it kind of does, but on Ana, you really just have to be looking where your friendly hero is, where they're going to be, because these shots are a little bit delayed. So you're shooting at them, start shooting where they're going to be. And match their momentum. You know, when you're in a defensive position as Ana, all these heals are super cake, super easy, because you can mimic your friendly team movement and make these shots really easy on yourself. You could use this 6 shield right now. You could walk up, look for a sleep, look for an Ansai, make it a little bit more difficult for them to walk into. Just, you know, start thinking about those kinds of things. And this nade here, I understand the nade, but you just really want to just heal. You want to just heal Cassidy up here. Nobody's in super danger. That nade is going to be super valuable. You need to have valuable nades. And the valuable nades are going to be most likely on the tank, like a 2-for-1. You really want to get 2-for-1s with your nade here. But so now you don't have nade here. You have sleep still. You can be aggressive on this Roadhog. I'm not afraid of Roadhogs on my Ana. Like, you just have to be able to be confident that you're going to sleep in Ansai him every time. It looks like your Hanzo kind of feeds here. That's unfortunate. You guys are down 1. Your Curie teleported, so that means she's definitely not getting back out of this. She might have cleanse still. Okay. She barely gets out of that. Nice Ansai. So now you guys trade. It's 4v4. Now you're Anside. Enemy Mercy Valks here. So I'm thinking maybe I can get a sleep here, a skill sleep. You see Venture diving in a little bit. You do a little look around to see your team. This is where you want to start taking those aggressive angles. You could be helping your team a lot. And every heal that you miss is like minus momentum for your team. So it's like you get to push a little bit less W. A little bit less. You can preemptively heal too. I'm not seeing you do a lot of preemptive heals, like predicting damage. So I'm expecting somebody to get hooked here. I'm expecting these things. And if you put yourself on this corner on the hard cover, which you're perfectly safe at, you can help prevent some of these deaths that Roadhog's creating by using his hook. You know, this is where you could sleep or Ansai. Looks like your Curie gets out anyways, which is good, but still kill opportunity for your team. So you're playing very passive. Like, you were really aggressive in the beginning. Okay, that was good. Uh-oh. That's a big anti. This is a good shield. You guys are down 1 right now. Hanzo's on the flank. Mei misses her ult. Nice. I think you don't value your life enough as well, too, a little bit. I think valuing your life is kind of a thing you need to focus on a bit more. These positions that you're putting yourself in, there's no way you're getting out of, you know, kind of thing. You go past the point of no return, essentially. All right. So, like, I want you positioned behind these boxes. I want you using this mini. You know, and if you're going to play long, you can play long back here, too. You can create some angles. But you have nowhere to go, you know, and you never want to be caught out like this. Like, you will not achieve anything by being in sight right here. The best you're going to be able to do is hard pocket this Reaper on point at this point. All right, so we missed the sleep on the ulting Venture. Reaper dies for it. You're out in the open here. You're half HP. You nade yourself. You're still out in the open. Well, use the Sigma Shield, maybe? So that Sigma Shield, that's a resource for you. It's there. Maybe you're not in hard cover right there, and that's okay. But you at least have the Sig Shield there, you know. Use your teammates as shields, meat shields for yourself. Nice, I got the kill on the Ana. This is good. They wall. Currently 4v3. This is super winnable. You guys win this. 100%. Mercy down. All down. All right. So now you guys respawn. So let's see what you got going on here, Mr. Boomy. We're back in the fight. Where are we positioning ourselves? We're getting aggressive here. We're going to push up with our Sig. Go hold that hard corner. Go up to that corner. Boomy, go up to that corner. You guys think there's somebody around here? Do they have somebody that's like super sneaky like that? Is there a Venture up there possibly? Is that what you guys think? All right. All right, huge anti. That was a massive anti. That's exactly what I was talking about earlier. Throw deep behind them. That was great. Their entire team backed out of that. This is another point, though, where you start using your hard cover. You're making these shots harder. You got your big anti. Get back. Heal, because you can't even heal your team right now. You know, you don't know the Sombra's critical right now. And I would like to see some more quick scopes. A little bit more quick scopes in here. Yeah, Venture in the flank. You guys are down 1. Reaper dies early, out of position. You get the hack. Not really worried about your life. You know, I can see you're not worried about the momentum of the team. Hard cover, positioning. Still, here. You're making your life so hard. You know, you come out of spawn, pull out your hard scope, start hitting all these heals. Hit a nice nade, hit a sleep. You don't have to get in and become a melee Ana. Ana is the best ranged healer in the game. You're making these shots harder on yourself. I think that this nano was a little bit uncalled for here. You might have been holding it for a while and felt like you needed to use it, but I guess you got overtime coming here, so I guess they pushed as far as they could, and I guess you just don't really need it there, so not terrible. The team's got a Widow. Obviously, this is one of the best Widow maps for opening on both sides to have Widow for King's Row. Playing the poke with Sigma, Ana, and Kiri. Ana Kiri is a great combo. You get the best of both worlds. You can cleanse antis from the enemy Ana, which they don't have this time. They've swapped to Kiri Mercy. All right, so yeah, this is going to be a hard one for you. It's not going to be a lot of like super valuable heals you feel like you're going to get. I'm really interested how you're going to pull this one off. Okay, we're scoping. We're getting some entry damage. This is good. Okay, we anti in the corner. I want to see more nades like that. Just like that one, Boomy. I always do that too. When you do the quick scope and you melee and it ruins your momentum. That's actually kind of crappy. But this is after you hear that anti land, know immediately the team is backing up. And if they come into you, you know, you have Sigma for rock, you have sleep, you have the advantage. Let them hook you into a bad place for them. So I would have pressed W. I'd been more aggressive in this situation much sooner. So you could follow up this rock with a sleep and potentially another anti. But now Roadhog's going to get away, it looks like, potentially. Pulls you. Jiggle peek these corners. Don't hard peek them. And if you're going to peek them, then go all the way. You know, go past this. You know, go past. Anytime I'm playing on Ana, you have one or two options. You look for a quick little sleep. You peek out. You scout for information. You're like, okay, what do they have here? Oh, they have a Roadhog. He's staring at me. Well, he's going to, you know, it's hard to miss Roadhog here, right? There's like 50%. You got a 50-50 shot almost for hitting Roadhog here. But if you're gonna come over here and do this wide peek, you'd never sit here. This is the kill zone. This is the fatal funnel. We don't stay in the fatal funnel in the choke. So you need to you sprint to the other side with your Sigma. He's already, you know, sort of kind of creating space. Maybe he should be contesting Roadhog a little bit more here. But honestly, you coming out and looking at this, you get that information without trying to pre-sleep it or go back or anything. You have to make a quick decision, and that decision is to run through or sleep or back out and wait for more space. And this Roadhog isn't looking to hook you. Super unfortunate. That was a super preventable but unfortunate death. So Kiri teleports. You see your Sombra here. You got nade up. After that first shot and Sombra's full HP, immediately start thinking, I want to land a nade. I want to land a sleep. You know, start lobbing those things. Nice. You guys get the kill. Cass is one. It's all right. You don't have to hit these shots. It's really not your job to confirm these kills. But what it is your job is to make sure that your DPS are full HP. and preemptively healing these guys. Now, this is where I feel like you're not valuing your life. You see what's happening here? There's no hard cover, really. You haven't made a decision whether you're going to hold here. You haven't made a decision whether you're going to hold here. You haven't made a decision whether you're going to hold here. But instead, you're just out in the open here. The most vulnerable spot, you know, from high grounds. We're coming through the point. You know, this is another thing. I need you to value your life so much more. You gotta use the hard cover. Hard cover. All right, let's continue. Let's see what happens here. Doesn't look like they're gonna contest this, does it? Soldier might have a chance, but he should die for it if he tries. I like this. See, there we go. More of that. More of those, Boomy. You know, sometimes it feels kind of useless shooting through your teammate like that, but catching damage is super important. Okay, so you should be preparing your mind for this. I already know if someone's going to come touch, I'm immediately anti-ing this person. They're already at a deficit. They're running into 5 players, and it's going to be one person usually. So the biggest value thing here is preemptively thinking, hey, I need to nade whoever walks through here. And this would have been the soldier in this case. Nice anti. Nice shot. Followed up with a sleep. There we go. Good cap. Good cap. Good cap. Oh, so close. And that's the crazy thing about Ana here. Is like some of these like little things, just landing that one anti or that one sleep is going to confirm these kills for you. I like that you're pre-healing here a little bit. You got Kiri, you're pushing up. Play with cover here. Yeah, you're doing good. This is solid. All right. You guys have all the space in the world now. There's a Sombra up above. All right, how are you going to take the 3rd point here? Sigma shield's out. Everybody's full HP. Everyone's healthy. We're going to position what? Position on the high ground here. I like this. This is a good spot. I like the little jiggle peek you're doing on the corner here. This is what you need to do a lot more of. Ooh, so close. Hitting those shots are big. The more of those types of shots you can hit, the better. Kiri almost fell off. Nice. You helped confirm that kill with the Kiri because you hit that. I feel like this is a blind nade. When you threw that nade in your mind, you had to have known it wasn't going to hit. Very wary of this Roadhog, where I feel like you should be bullying this Roadhog. Nice. Good, good, good. Now, before he wakes up, you need to hit a left click. You need to shoot him with your, with your left click and an anti at the same time. That needs to happen simultaneously because he could either create a lot of space here or just go back to Mega. Like while he's sleeping, no matter what. Sleep is 3 seconds now, not 3.5 seconds, is 3 seconds. All right, we got a big Sombra ult here, so we're pressing W. I want you to open up this angle. I want you to go to this corner here. Open up this angle. Start looking at these characters here. Get those quick scopes in. Keep up your team. Can't help Sombra, you know. You guys are down 1, but honestly, with that EMP, I think you guys had a lot of momentum, and you got to bully the crap out of this Roadhog. Looks like you guys are going to be winning this game, though, very soon on this push. Oh. Oh. No. No. They just win right now? You didn't get back to the fight, do you? Roadhog down. Sombra down. Sojourn down. Nice. Okay. So big things, you need to value your life. And I know you heard that Roadhog over there. You saw him peek before. No one's going to die that quick going down main that you can't have the attention to look for let sleep on that Roadhog. You really need to sleep this Roadhog. You really need to anti this Roadhog and value your life a little bit more. It's just, your aim isn't bad, actually. It's a lot of positioning. It's just raising that awareness of your positioning and knowing when you're vulnerable and when you're not vulnerable. Yeah, it's almost like you gave the hook to him for free, you know, like it's like you didn't want to look at the Roadhog because he was like, he's big and scary sometimes. And yes, if he lands his hook, he can probably kill you if he's good. But for the most part, You know, start preemptively looking for these sleeps, walking around the corner. Be faster. When they commit to open that door, have your sleep ready.